it's Becky. And today I am going to be organizing my Sam's bead box for March. I'm not doing like an unboxing where I'm gonna like talk about each separate thing. There are a lot of people doing that in the YouTube beading space. And I'm just like, you know what? If you want like a description of each individual one, there are a lot of YouTubers that are doing that. Like, I really appreciate Gina at Orchid and Opal channel. I appreciate her unboxings. Brittany Chavers does fantastic unboxings. I love Wendy Whitman's unboxings. I never miss them. So if you want like really in-depth descriptions about each type of bead, go there. What I like to do when I open up one of my subscription boxes is I like to organize it in a little container. And the first Sam's bead box that I got, this little container was not big enough. I had to, like, there was so much stuff in it, I had to put it in one of these. So I think I can get all of it in this container this time. But I mean, I love this. All of these beads, I think they're gorgeous. Like, the theme of this was beauty of time, and it talks about, the description here is about copper and like the patina that it gets, and you can see that with some of these. It's got like the metallic Picasso mint, like it mimics the type of patina you get with copper, and you've got actual pieces that are like they look like they're the aged copper, and then you've got like the fresh copper look too, with like these awesome leaf beads that have one side with actual copper coating on it. I don't know if it's actual copper, but it might be paint, and then it's clear on the other side, so you get those, plus some bonus beads here. So what I'm going to try to do is organize it into this little container. There are enough pieces that the 15 sections that I have in this box are not going to be enough for every single piece to have its own individual sections. So I like to buddy things up so that they have you know, a couple of things that are similar might be in the same container. So I'm going to be grouping some of these, and I'm going to be eating my Werther's Originals that came in the box in a little bit. But let's get these in here and see if they will fit. If not, I'm going to be opening up my bigger container and putting these in there. So I think these leaf beads are going to be nice and snug in a container with these leaf beads. So we're going to put those all together in one of my sections. So again, if you want descriptions about what each of these beads are, I would suggest going and watching either the official unboxing on the Sam's Bead Box channel, or Orchid and Opal, or Wendy Whitman, or Brittany Chavers. They will do a much better job than I am about describing each of these beads. All I'm doing is organizing. So that's what I'm doing. All right, and I think these are actually the same kind of color. Green Picasso Luster. I think these would be really good buddies. Even though they're different shapes and different types, they've got the same color. So I can fit the larger beads and the smaller beads together in the same section. So let's get these together, because I can always pull each of these individual ones out when I need to use it. And I'm just going to grab one of these bigger ones out from the bottom so that when I'm looking through this, I can remember that, yes, I have larger beads in there with it. So we're going to do that. All right. Next, let's see. Let's get some of these strands depotted. I love these lava beads. They remind me of like Cocoa Pebbles, but also if it was like minty Cocoa Pebbles, which, like, I don't know if they ever even did that, but that would be amazing if they did a chocolate and mint Cocoa Pebbles. That would be so cool to have all of those. Let's see, these are a lot of beads on this strand. Let's see if they all fit in this section by themselves. Sometimes if you've got really big beads, they don't all fit in one of these tiny sections, and you have to take one of these out in order to make a bigger section. But I don't think we've got any super large beads or like enormous amounts of beads. Another one that is another long strand is this one. It looks like it's glass, but it's got these cool flecks in it. Again, I'm not reading what kind it is. I mean, there's a list on the back that tells you what they are. I'm just organizing. That's all I'm doing. We're not doing descriptions of the beads. We're just putting them in a place so that when I'm designing with this, I have like a unified view of all of the things and how they might work together. All right, so now that we've got those, let's go through some of these other strands. This one has like 2 different colors, but they're both like copper. And then this tiny strand has the same. So these 2 are going to be buddies, and they are going to share a space together. They're going to be roommates, basically, just gal pals. So we've got the big ones in there, and then we'll put the little ones in there at the same time. So it's the same type, but they're just different sizes, basically. Or there might be something that I put together because they're similar-ish, and they can be next to each other. So we've got some of these in here. We've also got these cool, like they look like, hold on, like, you know, tortoise shell. Like that's almost what it looks like to me. There's probably like an entire actual name for this type of finish on these glass lentils. And it's on here, but I'm not looking it up because all I'm doing is organizing. So we're gonna put these lentils in here, and then there are these top hole lentils. See, these have a hole in the center. Then there's these top hole lentils over here. And I think it would be fun if they were all together in the same container. And look at this, we're gonna fill this up, and it is going to be all together in just one of my smaller containers. All right. Okay, now I'm gonna leave these strands be while I figure these ones out. I love so many of these beads. I think the square ones are all gonna be together. You guys, it's hip to be square. This is so like Grecian, you know? I love that. Yep, those will all go very nicely together. Let's see if these will fit in a single container area. Looks like this is a 2-hole bead or connector. Ooh, we got a nice button. Look at that. And then we've got some 3-strand connectors. Okay, so we've got a double end connector. We are definitely going to be making some stuff with these that are going to be super fun. Super fun. All right, and so these ones are like coins, and I don't know if I want all my coins together or just a couple, like the large ones. But it would be really cool if these had like, instead of a ship on both sides, it had, because I don't know if you guys can see these, it's got like a ship on each of them. It would have been better if there was like some like Grecian head or something on the other side too, so you had like a heads and a tails. But I'm not going to complain too much about these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I have enough room in my small container. This is amazing. All right. I'm just going to empty the rest of these out. I'm going to put you here and you here next to them. These are kind of the same-ish colors. Ah, man, I love turquoise and copper. They go so well together. It's one of my favorite color pairings with turquoise and copper. And this is going to be so perfect together. All of these. I'm gonna have a lot of fun with these, making things. Whoop, whoop. These are the funnest beads. I'll put a link to the organization boxes that the boxes that I buy. I just buy them from Amazon, these little boxes. I use them for like I said, for all of my subscription boxes. Like this was a soft flex box for one of their design kits. This was a Jesse James Magic Mystery box. This is the pirate one. Or I need to do a making video with this one because there are some necklaces that I want to make with this, and pirate facts that I need to recite on video. So we're going to be doing that at a later date when we do that. But yeah, so I like having them all in a little box, but I'll put a link to the organization containers and to Sam's bead box in the description if you feel like you would like to participate in that. I don't have affiliate links. I don't have coupon codes. I just really enjoy these things, and these are things that I've found that really help me out with this. Boop. Sam's bead box for March. Here we go, and it's ready for me to make things. Thanks for hanging out with me. Hope you have a great day. Bye.